खेल और फिटनेस पर भारत के सबसे बड़े क्विज फिट इंडिया क्विज में आपका स्वागत है। आज हम अरुणाचल प्रदेश में हैं। अरुणाचल प्रदेश अपने प्राचीन सुंदरता और हरे भरे जंगल के लिए प्रसिद्ध है। नामदफा राष्ट्रीय उद्यान व टाइगर रिजर्व अरुणाचल का सबसे आकर्षक और लोकप्रिय स्थल है। अरुणाचल प्रदेश में क्रिकेट, आर्चरी, बैम्बू रेसलिंग सबसे ज्यादा लोकप्रिय खेल रहे हैं। क्रिकेट में तेची डोरिया और प्रतीक कटारिया अरुणाचल प्रदेश के सबसे लोकप्रिय खिलाड़ी हैं। फिट इंडिया क्विज में आज अरुणाचल प्रदेश के 4 विद्यालय एक दूसरे से मुकाबला करेंगे। तो बिना देर किए चलिए क्विज का रोमांचक दौर शुरू करते हैं।
Namaskar and welcome once again to the Fit India Quiz. We are here with the first semi-final of Arunachal Pradesh. This beautiful state in the northeast of India has sent 4 teams to take part in today's quiz. As you know, the Fit India Quiz is the biggest and best sports, health and fitness quiz for schools in our whole country. It is brought to you by the Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports and supported by the Ministry of Education. As you're all aware, India has assumed the presidency of G20 last year, and this year we are convening the G20 Leaders Summit with events throughout the country. This also marks the beginning of Amrit Kal, that 25-year period that began with the 75th year of our independence and will continue through till our centenary celebrations in 2047. In its second edition, the Fit India Quiz has seen participation from over 16,700 schools and 62,000 children, almost 62,000 children in the quiz itself, in the preliminary round. And because this has a pan-India footprint, we know that because we have covered 700 districts across the length and the breadth of our country. Let's take a look at the teams that are here to compete in the first semi-final for Arunachal Pradesh.
Hi sir, my name is Roshan Thakur. I like to play football from 12th standard science. I passed out this year. And I like Ronaldo. I look at him, his physics. He's a great player and a great personality. And that everyone should inspire me from him. Thank you.
Hello everyone, myself is Arunachal from Denvi Sepa, Standard 12, Arts stream, and I admire my father very much because he is very good at football. And thank you.
Namaskar, my name is Kunal Gurum. I am from VKB Sejusa. I read in class 9. So my favorite sports is football, and my idol is my father because he is very hardworking.
Namaste, my name is Devashish Acharji. I am a passed out student of VKB Sejusa and now I am in class 11. My favorite sport is cricket and my favorite idol is Sachin Tendulkar sir.
Hello everyone, my name is Kushal Kumar Sonar and I am a passed out student of Kendriya Vidyalaya Tenga Valley, and my favorite sports person is Michael Phelps, but I like cricket more.
Hello everyone, my name is Edison Vishwakarma. I am currently studying in class 10 and my favorite sports is volleyball, but my ideal is Jim Holland.
Namaste sir, my name is Simon Gopal. I read in class 8 and my favorite sport is cricket and I love Subham Gill classic swords.
Namaste sir, my name is Krishnam Dhiman. I am from Vivekananda Kendra Vidya Dolamuk class 7. I love to play badminton and my favorite idol is Lee Chung Wei.
Those were our 4 teams for today, competing for the semi-final here in Arunachal Pradesh. Let's head into round 1, which we call Get. In our first round, we will be, as I told you, asking 4 questions. These questions will be open to all the teams on the buzzer. Every question appears in the form of an anagram. We will tell you if the letters spell out the name of a personality or a place or a term or an object. Plus 100 for a correct answer, no points and no lost points if you give a wrong answer or you do not answer. So get ready with your buzzers, teams, because we're about to start with question number 1. Here it is coming up on your screens. Identify this famous tennis player. The letters that spell out the names are first name Tometa, second name Rebintiert. You have to rearrange those letters to form the correct answer. Your time to buzz starts now. None of the teams going for that question. We will tell you the correct answer. One of the top players in today's day and age. Here is the answer on screen. Matteo Berrettini. Matteo Berrettini is the correct answer there. The Italian tennis player who's been doing really well in the last couple of years, or 3 or 4 years that he's been playing professional tennis. Never mind, it's a slow start, but let's get on to question number 2. Identify this famous cricket ground. 2 words there. First word is spelt with the letters DOL. Second word is spelt with FRATORDF. Your buzzers go live now. And it's our team from Tenga Valley. Kendriya Vidyalaya, please unmute yourselves and tell us what your answer is.
So the answer is Old Trafford.
The answer is Old Trafford, says Kushal, and let's see if he is correct. Old Trafford it is. Well done, and 100 points to you. You've opened your account. Okay, let's move on to question number 3. Identify this famous basketball player. Your letters are BEOK first name, TRANBY second name. Your time to buzz starts now. And once again, KV Tenga Valley pressing that buzzer the first. Unmute and tell. What is your answer, boys?
Kobe Bryant.
Kobe Bryant, he says. Let's see if Kobe Bryant is the correct answer there. On your screens, Kobe Bryant at you 100 more points. Time for question number 4, the last question of round 1. Identify this famous football player. This time round, it's football, different sport. The letters are IXAV, first name, second name, NEARDHNEZ. Your buzzers go live now. This time it's VKV Sejosa which has pressed the buzzer first. Boys, unmute and tell us what your answer is.
Zavi.
You have to give me the full answer, VKV Sejosa, otherwise you don't get points. I'll give you another 2 seconds. 1. No. Not the complete answer, I'm afraid, VKV Sejosa. You just said Zavi or Shavi. We'll give you the full and correct answer on your screens. Xavi Hernandez is the full name of the Spanish football player, one of the mainstays of the team over the last decade or so, Xavi Hernandez. And that brings us to the close of our first round. Let's take a look at the scores at the end of round 1. Kendriya Vidyalaya Tenga Valley running into the lead, 200 points for them, and the other 3 schools have not yet gotten off the mark. We'll see if they can improve on their positions in our second round, which is called set. As you're all aware, the government of India launched the the Fit India movement on the 29th of August 2019 under the direct leadership of Prime Minister Narendra Modi. The objective of the mission is to make Indians aware of leading a healthy and fit lifestyle and to make fitness an integral part of our daily lives. This requires behavioral changes that have to be made, and we need to move towards a more physically active lifestyle. Our Prime Minister has given the mantra fitness ki dose आधा घंटा रोज. Let's take a look at this video to learn a little more.
फिट रहना उतना मुश्किल काम नहीं है जितना कुछ लोगों को लगता है. फिटनेस की डोज आधा घंटा रोज. इस मंत्र में सभी का स्वास्थ्य, सभी का सुख छिपा हुआ है.
अक्कड़ बक्कड़ बम्बे बो, दो आधा घंटा फिटनेस को. ताज़ा खबर को ताज़ी हवा में पढ़ लो. अरे पार्क नहीं तो छत पर थोड़ी वॉक ही कर लो. सब्जी हो या तरकारी हाथों में भर लो. अरे 2 मंजिल का जीना है, ढीली ही चलो. अक्कड़ बक्कड़ बम्बे बो, हो, दो आधा घंटा फिटनेस को. बस आधा घंटा फिटनेस को.
फिटनेस की डोज आधा घंटा रोज.
And now as we move into round 2, which is called set, let's take a look at the gameplay and the rules in a little more detail. In the second round, every team will be shown a set of 6 subjects or themes on screen. Teams have to choose a subject on which they want a question. We'll give them a question, and if you can give us the correct answer, teams, you will get 100 points. If you find it difficult, there are 2 helplines available. Helpline 1 will give you 3 options for the correct answer. Helpline 2 will swap the question. आपके लिए हम सवाल बदल देंगे, but it will be from the same theme or subject that you have chosen. It's 100 points if you get the correct answer बिना किसी helpline के मदद से, and if you use a helpline फिर आपको मिलेंगे 50 points. No points for a wrong answer and no negative points in this round as well, and questions will not pass to the other teams. Let's move ahead to Team A, JNV SEPA. JNV आपके सामने 6 अलग-अलग subjects हैं, themes हैं. What do you choose?
It's option second, fitness, health and nutrition.
Fitness, health and nutrition. Not football, not cricket.
Yes.
Okay. The team chooses fitness, health and nutrition. Let's give them a question on that subject. What is the term for the final relaxation pose in a yoga practice? You can take options or you can swap the question. JNV SEPA, what is your decision?
Sir, will fill the question.
They want to use the helpline and swap the question. Let us change the question and give them a
Sir,
replacement.
change the question.
So we have swapped your question and we have given you another question. What is the name of the breathing technique that is used to cool the body in yoga? Sorry, can't wait longer than that. Sepa, do you have an answer? No, okay. They are not able to answer the question, so we will give them the correct answer to this question. Coming up on your screens, and next time don't forget it. The correct answer is Sheetali. That was our first question for Team A, JNV SEPA. No points scored, no points lost. We go to Team B, VKV Sejosa. Team B, your themes up on your screen. What do you want?
Option A.
A, cricket.
Yes, sir.
Okay, they want cricket. Let's mark cricket and give them a question on that popular sport? Okay. Yeah. In which town is the Himachal Pradesh Cricket Association or HPCA headquartered? In which town is the Himachal Pradesh Cricket Association or HPCA headquartered? That's your question for 100 points, VKV Sejosa. You have two helplines. One can give you options or we can change the question for you.
We will get helplines.
Okay, you want a helpline, Sejosa. What helpline do you want? You want the options, 3 options, or do you want to swap the question?
We want options.
Options. Okay, so they want 3 options. Let us give them the options on screen. 2 of these will be wrong answers. 1 of them is the correct answer. Your 3 options are A. Dharamsala, B. Manali, and C. Shimla.
The option A.
Option A, Dharamsala, is that your choice? Okay, that means they choose option A, Dharamsala. Let us mark that as their answer and tell them whether they're right or not. And option A, Dharamsala, is absolutely correct. Well done. 50 points, VKV Sejosa. Kendriya Vidyalaya, Tenga Valley, waiting patiently for their turn. Let's have the themes up on screen for them and let them choose a subject. Tenga Valley, क्या लेंगे आप लोग?
Sir, we choose multi-sport events.
They choose multi-sport events. Let us mark multi-sport events and give them a question. Which nation has hosted the Olympics, both winter and summer, the highest number of times with 8 editions, and will add a 9th to this tally in 2028?
So the answer is USA, United States of America.
The answer is USA, United States of America. Very, very categorically, he says. I was going to ask him whether he wants a helpline, but he gave us the answer before that. Let us mark USA as their answer and tell them whether they pick up 100 points or not. USA is absolutely correct. Well done, Kushal and Edison. And we move immediately on to Team D. What do you choose, boys?
We will choose cricket.
The boys choose cricket, Simons and Krishnam. Let's mark cricket as their choice and give them a question on it. Ye raha aapka sawal. Identify this famous South African cricketer. He was for a long time the captain of the South African cricket team. What is his name? What was his name?
So we will use helpline.
Helpline they need. Which one? Do you want options or do you want to swap the question?
Swap the question.
They want to swap the question. They do not know who that person is, and no amount of options will help them. Let's change the question and give them a replacement one. Okay. How many fielders can be placed behind the popping crease on the leg side of the batsman?
4.
4 is the answer that they are giving us. Let us see if they are correct or not. Unfortunately, VKV Dolangmukh, the correct answer is 2. You cannot have more than 2 fielders behind the popping crease on the leg side. In front of the crease, you might have 3, you might have 4, you can have a long on, you can have a mid wicket, you can have a square leg, but behind the batter on the leg side, you cannot have more than 2 fielders. That is the correct answer. And that brings us to the end of round 2. Let's take a look at the scores at the end of 2 rounds. Not very much change in terms of overall standings. Leading with 300 points now. It's a commanding lead and not likely to be overtaken is Kendriya Vidyalaya Tenga Valley. They, let us just inform all our viewers that they are veterans of this contest. They took part last year and made it through to the nationals earlier. So they are a strong team in this contest. In second place with 50 points right now is Vivekananda Kendriya Vidyalaya Sejosa and JNV Sepa and VKV Dolangmuk not yet off the mark. Remember, we told you that 2 teams will make it through from this semi-final into the Arunachal Pradesh state final. As we move to our exciting third and final round, we have an exciting and interesting mobile phone application for you that makes staying fit and active very simple. The Fit India mobile app, which is available on both Android Play Store and Apple Store, is one of those amazing applications that you download and then it allows you to measure your own fitness parameters and goals and scores against fitness parameters which are based on age-appropriate protocols that are outlined by the World Health Organization. Let's take a little more, let's take a look at this video and learn a little bit more about the Fit India app and all its amazing provisions that it has for you.
लाइफ में चैलेंजेस कभी भी और कहीं भी आ सकते हैं और हम इनका अच्छे से तभी सामना कर सकते हैं जब हम तैयार हों इनको फेस करने के लिए। हम अगर हेल्दी और फिट हैं तो हमारी तैयारी और भी बेहतर हो जाती है। बस जरूरत है थोड़ी सी मेहनत, थोड़े से अनुशासन की। प्रेजेंटिंग फिट इंडिया मोबाइल ऐप, आपका फिटनेस गाइड और पर्सनल हेल्थ ट्रेनर। पहली बार अब भारत का हर एक नागरिक अपना फिटनेस स्कोर पता करके जान पाएगा कि वो कितना फिट है। आप अपनी आयु के अनुसार अपने फिटनेस स्कोर की जांच कर सकते हैं। ये सुविधा खास आपके लिए पहली बार शुरू की जा रही है। ये ऐप आपके फिटनेस रूटीन को ट्रैक कर सारा डेटा स्टोर करता है ताकि आप अपनी प्रोग्रेस देख सकें और फिट रहने के नए और आसान नुस्खे अपना पाएं। इस ऐप के साथ आप बन सकते हैं खुद के फिटनेस मास्टर। उसके बाद हम आपके फिटनेस रूटीन को बनाने में आपकी मदद करेंगे। फिटनेस की दुनिया में कदम रखें, मोटिवेटेड रहें और अपडेटेड रहें। और सबसे अच्छी बात है कि इन सारी सुविधाओं का लाभ आप पा सकते हैं एकदम फ्री। बस अपने एंड्रॉइड और एप्पल डिवाइस पर हमारे ऐप का हिंदी और इंग्लिश वर्जन डाउनलोड करें और शुरू हो जाइए। आपका फिट रहने का सपना अब है एक क्लिक दूर।
फिटनेस की डोज आधा घंटा रोज।
And now that we are back for the third and final round of this contest, let's quickly remind you of the rules and gameplay. Our third round is called Go, and as we go for the final bell, we will tell you how to play this game. We will be asking you a total of 6 questions which will be open to all the teams once again on the buzzer. As soon as you think you know the answer and I give you the cue that your buzzers are live, do press that button. The first team to press the button will be allowed to answer, and if your answer is correct, you get plus 50 points. लेकिन अगर आपका जवाब सही नहीं हुआ, गलत हुआ, तो आप खो देंगे 50 points. Okay? So that is what you need to be a little careful about. लेकिन याद रखिए कि जो पहला बजर दबाएगा वही जवाब देगा. So speed, accuracy and factual correctness, ये 3 चीजें मैच करनी होंगी for winning points in this round. कौन जीतेगा, कौन हारेगा, ये हम देखेंगे इस राउंड में. Let's have the first question on the buzzer. For which English club does the famous football player Casemiro play? For which English football club does the player Casemiro play? Your time to buzz starts now. And this time round, Team A, JNV Sepa with the buzzer in first. What is your answer?
So the answer is Manchester United.
Manchester United कहा हमारी टीम A ने. Let us see if they are right, और अगर उनका जवाब सही हुआ तो उनको 50 points. Manchester United बिल्कुल सही जवाब, और पीछे से रोशन thumbs up का साइन देते हुए he knows he is right. बिल्कुल सही जवाब. 50 points to Team A. And now the game is really on. Team C, KV Tenga Valley, might be in the lead and might already have qualified by virtue of the points they have already earned. But there is still one place left, and now the game for second place hots up. Let's go to question number 2. Who won the Wimbledon men's singles title in 2022? 2022 में विंबलडन मेंस सिंगल्स खिताब किसने जीता था? Your buzzers are live now. And this time round, the buzzer's been hit first by Team B, VKV Sejosa. Your answer, please.
Novak Djokovic.
Novak Djokovic कहा. जोकर नाम के निकनेम से जाने जाते हैं. Let's see if your answer is correct, Team B. Sejosa. बिल्कुल सही जवाब. Novak Djokovic is the reigning Wimbledon singles champion in men's tennis, and that gives you an additional 50 points. Going into question number 3. Who is the current women's world chess champion? Chess में current आज की तारीख में women's world chess champion कौन है? Your time to buzz starts now. And this time around, the risk of losing 50 points on the buzzer, too much for the teams. None of the teams going for the buzzer. Let us tell you what the answer is. ये रहा आपकी screens पर. Zhu Wenjun of China is the current women's world chess champion. Let's go into question number 4. Which country won the Copa America in 2021, the last time this tournament was held? Your buzzers go live now. And once again, it is Team A, JNV Sepa with the buzzer in first. Unmute. Yeah.
It's Argentina.
Argentina जवाब दिया Team A Sepa ने. Let us see if they are correct and do they get 50 points, which brings them once again level with VKV Sejosa. Argentina बिल्कुल सही जवाब है, and the scores are tied for second place once again. This is getting really exciting. 2 questions left. Who's going to win? Will it end in a tie? We go into question number 5. और ये रहा आपका 5वां सवाल. Which team has won the most Super Bowl titles? Super Bowl is a sport. Super Bowl is the ultimate award or the ultimate title in American football. Which team has won the most Super Bowl titles? Okay, and Tenga Valley coming back into the game this time. What is your answer, Tenga Valley? You press the buzzer first.
Sir, is it Dallas Cowboys?
Dallas Cowboys कहते हैं हमारे the Kushal from KV Tenga Valley. And Dallas Cowboys, let's see if you're right or not. I'm afraid that is not the correct answer this time, and a little disappointment there for Kushal from Tenga Valley. The correct answer is New England Patriots. Question number 6 in round number 3 coming up on your screens. Who is the current Formula 1 world champion, the drivers champion? Who is the current Formula 1 world champion among drivers? Your time to press the buzzer starts now. And Tenga Valley, not afraid of the last time they pressed, they lost points. Going for it again. Tenga Valley, what is your answer?
It is Max Verstappen.
Max Verstappen, he says. Let us check the score. Let us check the answer and tell him whether he is right or not. Does he recover those 50 points? Yes, he does. Max Verstappen is the correct answer, and very confident was our young man from Kendriya Vidyalaya at Tenga Valley. That brings us to the end of regulation time. The checkered flag has been waved. We now only have to see whether there is a tie or not for second place. the final scores at the end of round 3. And yes, there is a tie to resolve. Vivekanand Kendriya Vidyalaya, Dolangmukh, not really getting off the mark today. They're still where they started this quiz. 0 points, a round figure. But there is a tie for second place, and that needs to be resolved between Jawahar Navodaya Vidyalaya Sepa and Vivekananda Kendriya Vidyalaya Sejosa. Both tied on 100 points. And the winners of today's quiz, no doubt about that at all, Kendriya Vidyalaya Tenga Valley. And the tie break has to be resolved, so we will go into our regular sudden death tie break. Let's find out which of these two teams is going to qualify as the second team from this semi-final into the Arunachal State Final. Two teams, JNV Sepa, VKV Sejosa. Keep your fingers ready to press that buzzer because your tie break question is coming up. Which country has won the most Davis Cup titles? In the world of tennis, Davis Cup is when countries battle it out against each other. Like the World Cup in football, you have the Davis Cup in tennis. What is your answer? Your buzzer time starts now. And the buzzer has been pressed by VKV Sejosa. Sejosa, unmute, tell us your answer. Remember, if your answer is right, you win the tie break. So give us your answer.
United States of America.
US, United States of America, US, USA, 3 अलग-अलग ढंग से इन्होंने एक ही देश का नाम लिया है. आइए देखते हैं ये एक सही जवाब है कि नहीं. Let's see what happens. Answer please. End the suspense. United States is correct. Well done. It is the USA. VKV Sejosa had the guts. They went for the buzzer. They pressed that buzzer first and they gave an answer, which was the correct one. Well done, boys. The final scores don't go by what the numbers tell you. It was tight and it was a tie break that resolved the position for second place and the qualifier for from the semi-final into the Arunachal Pradesh state final. So in fourth position, we have Vivekananda Kendriya Vidyalaya Dolangmukh. In third position, Jawahar Navodaya Vidyalaya Sepa. In second position and qualifying for the Arunachal final, we have Vivekananda Kendriya Vidyalaya Sejosa and winning the quiz and thereby qualifying for the state final, Kendriya Vidyalaya Tenga Valley. Congratulations, Kunal and Devashish. Your school, your parents, your family, your brothers, sisters, everyone will be really proud of you for your achievement today. And comfortably winning this semi-final, we have the veterans, Kendriya Vidyalaya Tenga Valley. They were looking unruffled and they have made it through into the state final. Well done, KV Tenga Valley, Edison and Kushal. So that was it from Arunachal Pradesh with the first semi-final. We will have another semi-final from where we will have 2 more teams qualifying for the state round. And from the state final, 1 team will represent Arunachal in the nationals. Who is that going to be? We will find out a few days from now. Thank you so much for being part of this journey of fitness with us. We will see you. Don't go anywhere. Don't leave us because you need the Fit India quiz to stay fit and active yourselves. Till we meet again, stay curious, stay fit India. Thank you. Namaskar.